you all ready for Surviving Mars tutorial number 2? And there's 5 total. So let's get into this one and see what we do.
Welcome, Commander. In this training exercise, you will get acquainted with one of your most valuable tools, rovers. Now let's try moving around. The RC transport can load and carry resources around the map. Let's use it to refuel the nearby rocket.
If you look at the bottom of the screen, it's on play, but there's 2 other speed modes next to that, and of course you pause. I think it's the plus and minus button on your number pad to increase or decrease that. I would recommend when you're loading stuff like this, speed it up, because if not, it takes for freaking ever.
Now order the RC transport to unload the fuel next to the rocket.
Now, if you notice, I moved my little RC transport away from where I dropped the fuel, and there's a reason for that, because the rocket's going to be taking off here pretty soon. And like I said in my first tutorial of this, when I go to get the rocket to lift off, it creates a lot of dust, and anything in that surrounding area, even buildings, are affected by it. So once you get into gameplay and stuff, you can build like an actual landing pad, which cuts down on dust. But I also move the little drones away so that they don't get hit by it as well. So that I would recommend doing that if you are going to play this game, to get all your little helpers and stuff out of the way so they don't get hit by the dust cloud. Just a little helpful tip, yeah, right, I don't know.
Some drones are left without a controller after the rocket launch. The RC transport is able to gather resources directly from surface deposits without the help of drones.
Now, keep in mind that as you upgrade like your RC transport, you'll like collect in one area, but I want to show you something really quick. I'm going to zoom in on something on the screen for just a second and show you there's another icon where you can harvest materials in one general area and then have it go back and harvest more in that area if there's more. As you increase your research and stuff, it'll automatically go from resource to resource until it's full. But I wanted to give you this little helpful hint, so that you know that you can also do this.
Let's set up a small expand some distance away from the main base. Nice work. Commander, one other thing. We need to construct a new sensor tower to scan the nearby environment. Good job. It's time to learn about scanning sectors and exploration. You can scan sectors of the map to discover new resources and anomalies. You can also queue sectors for scanning.
All right, so that first thing I used is something that you can buy or get extra. It automatically scans the area for you instantly. And this allows you, you can also queue up sectors. If you look, I've got one section selected, but you can select up to 9 more. So you can have 10 open and working. So as it finishes one, it starts scanning the next. I would start with scanning everything around where your immediate area is and then work your way out from there. You'll get the hang of it.
Well done. Now it's time to use our fully operational RC Explorer to analyze the anomaly.
Anomaly found.
Good job.
I should have zoomed in so you could see what I was doing. As you're like moused over a sector, you can scroll your mouse wheel out to view this screen, or you can zoom your screen in with your little roller ball on your mouse, which is usually in between your 2 clicky buttons, your left and your right. But you can use that little scroller mouse wheel in order to zoom in and out. There's also like keyboard buttons for it, but I just use the mouse wheel.
The anomaly has yielded interesting insights into new technologies. This is the research screen. From here, you can choose and queue text for research. Commander, one other thing. Nice work. Now you know how to handle rovers.
All right, that is the end of the second tutorial. I tried to do like some hints and tips, or as I kept saying, tints. While I was going through this, I zoomed everything in so you could see what I was seeing on the screen, so it was easier for you guys to read. This is the second out of 5, so let me know what you guys think. Would you be interested in playing this game? It is a solo gameplay thing. I don't know if there's multiplayer on this. There might be. I just haven't gotten that far into it. I've only played it for about 6 or 7 days. So far I think it's a super cute game. I really like it, but it does take quite a bit to get going. But one good thing about this game is while you're waiting on stuff to build, you can go in and set a whole bunch of things to research and scan and build and whatnot, and then I can pop back out using Alt-Tab to go back to my main desktop, and I could go edit videos, I could watch YouTube, I could check email, I could do a plethora of other things while it's building stuff, and I just pop back and forth. And I know it drives some people insane that I do that, but I'm a multitasker. That's what I do. I am really good at handling 5 or 6 or 10 things at a time, and the more pressure I'm under, and if there's a guideline or deadline or something, the better I seem to work. So this is an interesting game. It does take a lot once you get through all the tutorial stuff to get into the maps and figure out what to do and what you kind of screw a few things up at first. You're like, oh crap. You can restart maps. There's all kinds of different things that you can do in this game, and I think it's really cute. So on to editing number 3, and hopefully you guys enjoy. Let me know what you think down below. I will also leave a referral code for the game down in the description box, and that is an affiliate link. So hopefully you guys like this.